Here's the text punctuated. Turned out to be really the essential article that visited our area in the planetary framework from outside the planetary gadget. It moved unnecessarily rapid to at any point make certain to the sun-oriented. The outright first article that we have seen coming to us from interstellar space from magnificent areas. People were investigating region at some degree in the course of most recent numerous years, customarily with ones that visit the furthest finishes of the sun-oriented machine and pass to find matters that we can't with an in vogue telescope. The in-general idea is that these things exist, they're there in region, and we should keep to find them. Yet with the revelation of Oumuamua, all of that altered. The splendid Voyager from profound region has been tried parcels over the most recent couple of weeks. This thing is basically a lump of each and every nearby planetary machine that became removed. Anyway, the James Webb Telescope has found the essential genuine picture of the whole monster and has found things that no one saw coming. Be a piece of us as we dig further into this image and how the revelation of UA has impacted the field of mechanical skill in region. UA is a standard and enchanting thing, no question, finished out of the profundities of region and made the total world for all suddenly. At the point when the article changed into affirmed, everyone wanted to find out around it, since not at all like this had at any point been found. This long-stoga design guest appeared in our close-by planetary framework from a remote past our own. It's miles of basically a strange interstellar Voyager, wandering through the endlessness of region to pay us a brief visit. Its specific look, which appears like a dainty stogie or, as I like to name it, an endless needle, makes it in different differentiation to anything that we've experienced before. This excellent disclosure transformed into made on October 19, 2017, while the Panars 1 telescope in Hawaii examined the evening time sky and found the presence of MOA. It turned into a totally extraordinary event, as this obvious the initial time stargazers perceived an item starting from out of doors our planetary device. Even more insane turned into the way that it without a doubt made it to the extent that our planetary framework and transformed into headed quickly toward Earth. Oumuamua's appearance transformed into quite possibly of the best things that had ever happened to, and it changed into basic to dive further into it, since it showed up very much like the way to opening the mysteries and procedures of our significant environmental elements. For that reason, a genuine picture of its far a tremendous arrangement. Anyway, a photograph is not ordinarily in which they are going to fall. All researchers have made arrangements to utilize the conspicuous James Webb Space Telescope for perusing interstellar devices as they sidestep through our close-by planetary gadget. Being the first of its kind, the telescope's astounding attributes lie in its capacity to aggregate and inspect infrared light, making it a pivotal gadget for this remarkable look at. Ready with cutting perspective, extreme goal, and extreme awareness. Contraptions, the NET telescope has a phenomenal ability to see objects that are excessively old, remote, or weak for different telescopes to find. This gigantic responsiveness and energy make a specific chance for researchers to plunge profoundly into the insider facts and methods of interstellar items, revealing their synthetic organization furthermore, uncovering their actual substance. All of that is really difficult to see from Earth. On the off chance that you simply check the things out without obviously getting an extremely perfect perspective on them. The James Webb Space Telescope's progressed exhibit of infrared cameras and an expansion layer of vision to the photograph of interstellar objects. With its cutting-edge innovation, the telescope can deliver complex data and subtleties portraying these beguiling heavenly vacationers as they mission inside our observational reach. So, even in the event that you're not getting genuine pictures, which can be in a solitary piece, it might gather masses, while perhaps not loads of photos together to make one uber photo that has each unmarried component you'll at any point hope to see, because it's far equipped for taking pictures the littlest and greatest touchy capacities of these interstellar gadgets. The Webb telescope permits researchers to direct basic exploration also, settle the mysteries that falsehood stowed away inside the profundities of the universe. Anyway, this is only the start. The Webb telescope surely pushes the limits of concentrates by allowing researchers to find the profundities of region at scales and brilliance degrees that had been previously unrealistic, opening up a domain of genuinely interesting clinical inquiries and expanding the cutoff points of our insight into the universe. In this manner, they chose the James Webb Space Telescope over the Pan-STARRS 1 telescope for this examination. That doesn't suggest that the STARRS 1 telescope isn't staggering at what it does. Without a doubt, both are wonderful. The College of Hawaii's STARRS 1 telescope remains as a crucial cosmic instrument situated at the highest point of Hala on the beautiful island of Maui, Hawaii. With its 1.8 m gap, this telescope plays out a fundamental job inside the aggressive Dish Stars project. A cooperative exertion including a Horse Foundations, along with the College of Hawaii Foundation for Stargazing, MIT Lincoln Research Center, Maui Elite Execution Figuring Center, and science programs. Global endeavor at its core. The STARRS 1 telescope is tasked with studying the sky for brief divine contraptions like space rocks and comets, and planning the planetary gadget in remarkable detail. Its wide-field imaging capabilities and state-of-the-art period make it a helpful resource in the journey to find and figure out the universe. Visit GPT surely seems an extra 1,300 expressions of text. The telescope vigorously checks the universe, reporting the marvels that populate our critical universe. To deal with the Goliath degree of data amassed all through these surf overviews, the Pan-STARRS 1 telescope depends on the modern PS1 picture handling pipeline. This prevalent programming regularly processes and breaks down significant components of observational records, removing cherished bits of knowledge and permitting major areas of specialty to make historic discoveries. The force of cutting-edge calculations and computational techniques comes by and large to assume a critical part in revealing the secrets inside the endless heavenly photographs caught by STARRS 1. One of the most extreme, splendid capacities of the STARRS 1 telescope is its commitment to the STARRS near-Earth object review. This aggressive undertaking has some expertise in deliberately breaking down the total sky north of declination -47.5, due continuously searching out Earth devices that could represent the capacity risk to our planet. It turned into the one to find out Oumuamua. At first, scientists were really sure, conceivably unintentionally, that in moving towards space rock was making a beeline for Earth. When was first distinguished circling the sun-powered, the underlying suspicion that it was a liked space rock, as is consistently the situation with various unidentified space things. Its appearance and lead appeared to be consistent with that association. Principal space experts to classify it as such. After all, it appeared to be as a remarkable stone jumping by means of the planetary gadget, a customary sight online in vast perceptions. Yet as researchers initiated to weigh and inspect the information occurred from Oumuamua, it immediately turned out to be spotless, that this interstellar guest transformed into something, however ordinary. Its novel qualities challenged straightforward characterization, inciting specialists to reevaluate their primer assumptions. Not at all like extra space rocks, displayed one in everything about abilities that set it other than any divine still up in the air. Perhaps the most setting component of Oumuamua turned into its lengthened structure, beholding back to a slight stoge or an irrelevant needle, rather than the adjusted structure ordinarily connected with space rocks. The phenomenal morphology tested current models of divine thing development and advancement, lifting inquiries concerning the strategies capable for molding Oumuamua shape. Regardless of its stretched structure, Oumuamua moreover shown expedientation, turning on its hub at a cost shockingly expedient for a typical space rock. This quick twist, what's more recognized away from perceived divine our bodies and added to the mystery surrounding its beginning. Also, Oumuamua showed abnormal splendor variety, since it voyaged by means of region, recommending heterogeneity in its surface synthesis or reflectivity. These progressions in splendor outfitted cosmologists with eel bits of knowledge into Oumuamua organization and real properties, giving invigorating insights about its interstellar beginnings. As researchers dig more profound into the investigation of Oumuamua's realities, they revealed extra inconsistencies that challenged customary thought processes. Its direction through our sun-based framework strayed from the ordinary ways of comets and space rocks, proposing a convoluted interchange of gravitational powers and different elements at play. The disclosure of Oumuamua lighted serious clinical dialogue and theory, with specialists introducing different hypotheses to give a clarification for its stupefying works. Some advise that Oumuamua is likely a section shot out from a greater body in a far-off vis, while others propose flying powers due to the component behind its lengthened structure. Regardless of these proposed factors, vulnerabilities concerning its true nature persisted, featuring the requirement for comparatively examination and discernment. The item's quick entry through our sun-based gadget outfitted in phenomenal and captivating capacity for space experts to investigate at an interstellar traveler up close, giving prized bits of knowledge into the nature of things starting from past our own sun-based gadget. Inside the years, because of the reality Oumuamua's revelation, specialists have continued to examine the insights amassed all through its visit, searching for hints that could uncover realities around its starting and characteristics. The progressing have a take a gander out of Oumuamua fills in as a demonstration of the famous interest of the clinical local area and the magnificent capacity for disclosure that looks for us in the universe. As we endeavor to determine the specific secrets of Oumuamua, we are pushing the limits of human understanding and increasing new experiences into the complex nature of interstellar items that venture into our cosmic backyard.